G'day guys, and welcome to the show where I report on the latest in gaming news. And if you do end up enjoying today's video, please remember to smack the like button real good. And now let's jump into the first news report on today's show. And it's regarding the PlayStation Meeting 2016 event, which is set to be held on September 7, 2016. This is where we should be getting our first glimpse of the new PlayStation console, the PS4 Neo, or if you want to call it the PS4.5 or the PS4K, whatever you want to call it. The new, more powerful PS4 console should be set to be revealed at this PlayStation Meeting event. On top of that, the PlayStation 4 Slim console should be coming in also, and that's already been leaked. That's pretty much confirmed that it will be announced at this event. I can't show you guys any images or anything like that in this video because I will get copyrighted by Sony, which has already happened. Now, what I can tell you guys in this video is that the event will be held on September 7. To be specific, the PlayStation Meeting is this Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, US that is. Which for us Australians turns out to be somewhere in the middle of the night, like 4 or 5 a.m. Yeah, it's pretty crazy late or early if you want to take it like that. Oh, and that would actually mean that the event would be on a Thursday morning for us Australians, just in case you are wondering. So it is a couple of hours after that big Apple event where the iPhone 7 is meant to be announced, so yeah, there's that. Now, as I mentioned, the key things to come out of this event are going to be the PlayStation Neo, the PS4 Slim, and also the PlayStation VR system. Now, it looks like the PS4 Slim will be replacing the current PlayStation 4 model that is in stores. They're just going to wait until all that stock is out, and they're going to discontinue the current console and just have the Slim as the regular console. It should be coming in at a $249 US price point, which is a pretty good price. However, for the PlayStation 4 Neo, it looks like it's going to be the granddaddy of the consoles, and it is expected to be between $400 and $450 US at launch, and it is also expected to be launching in November this year. However, there are chances that it may come out in March instead, where that means that it would compete with Nintendo NX console, which would be pretty interesting. However, if it does launch later this year in November like expected, we could be seeing bundles with Watch Dogs 2 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And on top of that, if you have seen some of the leaked specs for this console and see how powerful it really is, well, Sony might be holding back because they may have updated it ever since Microsoft did announce their Project Scorpio. So that could be a big shock to everyone as to how powerful this console truly is. But we will find out in just a couple of days from now. And yeah, it's going to be very exciting times. But now moving on from all that stuff to our next gaming news report on today's show. It's about Titanfall 2 and some sad news regarding that game because Titanfall 2 is not included in EA's Access program. Basically, this means you will not be able to play the game early like you do with FIFA and Battlefield and all the big EA titles. Access essentially gives you a week early to play the game for like 10 hours, I believe. And on top of that, if there are any DLCs or anything like that and you have EA Access, which I think you pay about $10 for each month, you won't get the discounts that get included with all the DLCs and all the in-game transactions and all that stuff. So that's kind of a bummer. EA didn't state as to why exactly they're not going for it and why it's not included in the program. It doesn't really make any sense because it is an EA game, and I'm pretty sure all their big title console games do get included in the Access program. Don't quote me on that, but it is quite weird as to why Titanfall 2, such a big game, isn't included. So I'll keep you guys updated if EA do state anything, but at this very time, no news on why exactly EA haven't included Titanfall 2 as they do with all the rest of their games. But anyway, now moving on to our final news report on today's show, and it's to do with Mafia 3's story expansions being announced. Yes, 2K Games have announced that story expansions will be coming to the game, and they will be free. There's going to be a whole lot of DLC that will be free with Mafia 3, which is freaking awesome. It's going to focus on Vietnam. That means, yes, the Vietnam War, obviously, because it's set in the 60s. And then on top of that, you've also got ritualistic killings and a whole lot more. So it is a very exciting DLC plan that they do have, and they're going to be just laying this out for us along the next few months or so. So yeah, it's going to be very exciting times. I actually played this game the other day. That's why I've been traveling and lack of videos and everything. And I can't say what, but like I may have some gameplay in the next couple of days. Some really exclusive stuff, so look out for that. But if you want to read more about the DLC content plan and all that good stuff, for Mafia 3. Check it out in the link down below. And there we have it. That is the gaming news for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And now let's jump into the Gorilla Man question. Thanks, Short Man. Okay, guys, and the question is, if you could only have one of the upcoming new release games coming out later this year, what game would it be and why? So get creative with the answer and put it down below in the comment section, and it could end up on the next show. But if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to smack the like button, because I'm Champ Chong. My accent's Australian. Here are the Gorilla Man's previous questions.